What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I just hit that bottom video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So today we will be talking about Young Thug and Future. So yes, a lot of shit has been going on with Young Thug, definitely with these audio calls, and this is another one. Obviously, honestly, this they came out yesterday. They damn near been came out daily like a TV show, but people were kind of predicting this in the future. Obviously, we knew about the Young Thug, their future and their relationship. Did a mixtape together, Atlanta, all kind of shit. We knew they had a close friendship, at least at one time they did. And the way Thug was talking about people on these things, people felt like this was coming, and it ended up happening. I'm going to talk about 3 points of what Thug talked about, of what Thug said about Future on here, and then I got some other shit to get into. So, first point, where they saying that Thug said he got mad at Future. I guess he asked, I don't know who asked, but I guess his team asked technically, but his team asked Future to do a free Thug concert, or participate in one, I should say, because it probably was going to be more to Future. And Future declined, saying that he didn't want to take away the shine from Thug.
I do not understand.
I was on the phone with this nigga last night. This nigga said, man, I told him I ain't want to do the show because I ain't want to feel like I was stealing your shine. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Yes, that's not the.
And you know that's not the meaning, but you just don't want to do it, so you just like making something up.
Now, the next point, Thug basically was calling him lame, basically saying, he get in the studio and do certain shit, especially when women around, he start acting different.
So I pull up to the studio, chilling with him. You asking me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then there's girls in the room. Now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that. Because there's girls in here, like, just like little fake nigga like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that nigga. I'm a player. Like, what's wrong with you,
Right.
fool? You trying to, I don't know what image you trying to get off to these girls, but you're an idiot, nigga. Like, everything you know a nigga teaching you, I done taught you. Like, cut it out, bro.
And then the last point, this is actually a different call with a different person, but he's still discussing Future. He basically called Future a deadbeat.
100% locked in with the kids. You like 100% locked in with the bitches. That's the wrong way to go.
First, I'll get into my opinion on it. Starting with the free Thug shit. I don't know the whole circumstances of what everything Future had going on, but if that was his excuse, that was some bullshit. Because doing a concert saying free somebody is not about, taking away the shine or giving shine to some. I mean, it's giving shine, but it's really just trying to, help your friend, basically, and get some awareness out there. So you saying you're going to take away the shine, the whole concert is about Thug. You would have did a couple songs, and we were still thinking about Thug, because the concert is about Thug. I don't think anything would have took away the shine, but it does feel like Future may have not just wanted to do it. Now, I do have a couple ideas why Future may have not wanted to do it. Maybe he didn't want to, involve himself and get himself in trouble, because, at the time, Fannie Willis was basically trying to wound up the whole Atlanta. Obviously, we seen that sheet, that paper that came out, that even had a Lil Baby 4PF on it. And I don't know if Future was like, I don't want to get caught up in no shit like that and get a Rico my damn self, but I don't know. As far as the women in the studio shit, now, obviously, I don't know these niggas in real life, so I can't really speak on what the fuck they do around that. But the way that Future discusses women in his music and things of that sort, I wouldn't say he's tender, but you can definitely feel Future is a lot more heartfelt than probably people give him credit for if you actually like pay attention to the context of his music a lot of times. So if women were to make him act different, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be that surprised, just because of the context of his music. As far as the deadbeat dad thing, now most of us know that Future got hella kids, but Future has 7 kids. 5 really known to the public. The other 2, the youngest 2, have really been kept private. We don't know their baby mothers. We don't, know what their name is. We don't know what they look like. We just have, we just know their existence because Future has talked about their existence. Now, the other ones, he had two with his first baby mama. Then obviously we know he has one with Ciara, Future. And then I'm missing one that's known to the public. And then we have another one, he has with Joy Chavis. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't say Future is exactly a deadbeat dad. Now, what there is maybe an issue with that is just for the simple fact one Thug is around him, so he do understand. He may understand that he might, he knows more that he might be. But if you do remember, Jacoby Webborn, like I said, his oldest son did, a couple years ago get arrested for criminally altering a gun. Basically, he had a gun with the serial number scratched off, trespassing and gang activity. Now, when your future son, even though he was, I think he was like 17, 18. So, as someone who's 23, who's been 17, 18 before, I understand young niggas doing hot shit. And, you being young and just doing dumb shit. I used to be young and doing dumb shit too. So I can understand that. But having a gun that the serial number scratched off, and what kind of life are you living, firstly? And as future son, you probably shouldn't be doing that. But to look at the other side of it, he was born in 02, really way, way, way before Future got hot. Future didn't get hot to really like 2010 with the same damn time in the I'm itching shit. So that's like 2010. So so he, probably understood, not probably, he definitely understands poverty more than Future's other kids. But by the time he did this, Future is a superstar. This is 5 years ago, like I said, it was 2020. So you shouldn't be living in that same situation. It does kind of sound like that. And in other, terms, Future may have not been the best dad to him. So there go one case. Just also kind of go back to him saying that he just be nutting in. I forgot to say this part when I was talking about the kids, but basically he was just talking about he got hot and just started nutting in random hoes.
The crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped nutting in bitches when I became a superstar. I started being like, bitches, I know a bitch gonna try to trick me. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started nutting hoes when they become a superstar. I did it the backward way, like.
I don't know about that because I don't know about the last two, so I can't tell you that. But Ciara, that's it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, but that's just a great person in that thing. You feel me? She got her own shit going on. She's very talented, beautiful woman. Obviously, Russell Wilson is thinking the same thing, so he can't get off it right now. It does interest me with Future and Ciara why she feels comfortable enough to make him, because somebody put like Future Wilson or something like that. I hope she didn't change his last name. If she feels that comfortable that she feels to change his last name and that Russell Wilson is more of a father than Future, then Thug may have a point. But like I said, don't know the niggas in real life, so I can't tell you that. Now, going to the last part, allegedly, he started to have an issue. Well, he said he previously already looked at him kind of funny, but he really started to have an issue, after the concert shit. But Zona Man came out on his Instagram today and had a pretty lengthy response. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm not actually going to read it. Actually, I'm going to give you verbatim because my iPad is dead at the moment. And I was trying to get this video out, so I ain't feel like waiting. But basically, and I'll put the screenshot in. The last paragraph in it, or the last few sentences, I should say, he basically admits that this may be over a woman. He basically says that Future may have not wanted Thug hoes or Thug women in the past. Thug, that's what started it. And that's where this beef stemmed from. And I can see both. Obviously, I can see you catching the attitude of Thug shit, especially I'm free Thug shit because of the excuse. I can see if he had just said, nah, I got some other thing, then I can see it. But the excuse, I don't want to take shine for you, sounds like a load of bullshit. So I can see that. But as far as the women thing, niggas always be for women. If we're being honest, a lot of the issues, not even gonna say a lot, I'm a very high percentage, 95% of issues out here between men start over women. Niggas don't get into it over shit, or they gonna be like, it's the principle. No, nigga, you beefing about a bitch. Let's be honest. We all know this, nigga. Women start a lot of these beefs between men. So if that's where this started, I wouldn't be surprised. But obviously, my man Thug keep getting these phone calls. It's not looking good for my boy. But, if we keep going, it's not looking good for my boy. But, hopefully, you know, he can recover from some of this. I don't know how he is because a lot of his relationships, especially with bigger artists right now, it's kind of getting fucked up because of these calls. But shit, maybe he'll figure it out. That's all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IGT.bottom video, and we out.